Hey everyone, and welcome back. I'm your host for the innovative series of super robots, the Godaikin, and this is Brent, otherwise known as Infinite Godaikin, and I am here today shooting on the USS Flag, shooting an aircraft carrier sitting on the USS Flag, the BioDragon, and my Bioman. Both of these come from the Super Sentai series. They are actual Super Sentai Megazords, or for anybody in America, they are Power Ranger Megazords, but I believe this one was not really shown in America. I believe it was only in Japan on the Super Sentai series, but I could be wrong, but this is one of the Sentai robots, or a Megazord, and it is sitting on top of BioDragon. BioDragon, it is its aircraft carrier or its space shuttle ship that takes it into outer space if it needs to go in outer space. So let's get into it. First of all is Bioman, and Bioman is probably one of the coolest second series Godaikin robots. It's a DX size robot. He's a pretty good size. This is my set, which my box is in pristine condition. This was a set that when Ed Sanford of robotjapan.com auctioned off a few of his, half of his collection, I guess, back in 2012, I think. This is one of the robots that I acquired from him. It was, of course, dead stock mint condition still, and it's, you know, beautiful. My BioDragon, though, has seen a little better days. This is one of my original BioDragons that I've owned for a very long time. It's starting to discolor just a little bit, but I still have everything, still have the original instructions, and I even have the original cardboard with the missiles. Yes, I know it still looks like it's in the pack. I've opened it up before, but I just kind of put it back in the missile pack. But see, the staple's gone on this end, so if I want to grab a missile, I can. But that's for the missile launchers on BioDragon. And then Bioman, of course, I have his missiles. Everything's there, and his sword and shield are down here. And once I transform him, I'll show you all that. Okay, so Bioman is probably one of the favorites, again, like I said, out of the second series. You know, there's not a lot of die-cast on him. He's more plastic than anything. The chest piece is die-cast, but they really did a cool job of kind of detailing the jet. One of my most favorite things, like a lot of the people that like this, is how the fists actually slip back here, and they look like the other large thrusters for the back end. So, you know, every day when Bioman flies around, he gets his hands burned. But to transform him, it's very simple, and I'll get to that in a minute. So the aircraft carrier, you know, you can launch the jets off the aircraft carrier. This is actually a cover door that slides over to lock number 2 in place, and then number 1 just kind of sits in here, and you can flip up these side doors, and these side doors on the inside, they have these in place, and most people don't know, but these actually slip over the top of the wings on jet number 1 to hold him in place. So when you shut the jet all the way up inside the aircraft carrier and turn it into the shuttle, all the parts will stay in place. So I'll show you that just real quick now that I'm talking about it. So if you leave the jets in there, I'm going to pull these out so I don't have to untransform it just to get the jets out. But you want to lock everything back in place. Around here so you can see. Now, one of the things you want to be careful with, guys, is when you are transforming your BioDragon, you want to be very careful with this. Most BioDragons people see have this antenna broken off. It's not even there. Actually, sometimes this whole thing is just gone. But this antenna is one of those, You know, even though it's a stable piece on here, it's pretty solid. It's one of those rare pieces that when you find a BioDragon, it's usually broken off. You always want to make sure to tuck it back in. When you're closing it up, tuck it back in. And that whole piece folds down inside, like so. Something in the way here. That is not wanting to fold right. Okay, there we go. All right, get that out of the way. These guys out of the way. I'm folding this all up before putting the top pieces out. It's been a while since I've done this one. And there it is in shuttle mode. Fold the wings down. So you get it in shuttle mode, and that's how it looks in shuttle mode, so it can do space flight. And again, the jets can be locked down inside, and you can kind of shake it around, and the jets pretty much stay in place. They don't move anywhere. So that was kind of an innovative thing that they built inside of BioDragon when you mount it. It's kind of like Shuttle Base. Shuttle Base is one of those other cool ones that when you put the robot parts, the vehicles inside, it actually holds them in place so they don't rattle around in there. So that's BioDragon. Now for what everybody loves the most, Bioman. So we're going to do the legs first. You want to make sure you flip down these doors when you're putting the landing gear back in. A lot of people will snap those right off. And then you want to fold up all the wings. So everything that's foldable, fold them all first. Okay. Turn to the back. Fold the feet. Feet are ready to go. And then Bioman himself. And you want to, don't forget, to unfold the door here, and that just pushes. You push on the little yellow chest plate, fold the wheels back in, close, close, and there he is. And the other thing you want to do is unlock your fists so you can spin them around the right direction. Lock him in place, and there he is, Bioman. And so he's a pretty nice robot. I mean, once you get him all together, he looks really cool. All the stuff folds behind him nicely, so when he's standing there looking forward, there's nothing weird sticking out behind him. The only drawback that I have with the Bioman robot is sometimes his legs like to slide up and down. It's kind of hard to find tight units, but of course, then again, the legs are designed to slide up and down, and they, you know, don't totally lock the tightest in place. And like I said, this Bioman was mint. It was never played with before I got it. So those legs are about as tight as they'll ever get. So then he comes with his mazer, which is a giant sword, and his sword is huge. Like, it's almost oversized for this figure. And then his shield. And the shield's cool. The shield has the Bioman symbol on it, and it's the right size. I just think that the sword is way oversized, but then again, a lot of our Japanese robots are. They tend to be way oversized. But that is Bioman and the BioDragon, both together on the USS Flag for G.I. Joe, but it works great for the robots. I hope you guys like this video. If you have any questions or any comments, leave them in the window below. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and tell your friends to subscribe. You can also see a lot of my other robots on Instagram at Infinite Godaikin. All right, everybody, have a good day. Oh, hey, don't forget, buy those shirts and buy those signs, my display signs that I have back there. The Godaikin display sign back behind here is one of mine. They work great with your robots. Don't forget to maybe pick one of those up or pick up the t-shirts on my eBay site, which is under 99 Infinity. The seller is 99 Infinity. That's my eBay site. So don't forget, support, like, and love. All right, everybody, have a good day.